Hi guys, today's a video talking about your subconscious mind and the relationship between your subconscious mind and your 3D reality, to remind you of your power, of your control over your reality, and how it's actually very much subconscious. So you may not recognize it, you may not even feel like you're in control, but really we all are over our individual realities. And I'm going to get into that topic today and explain to you how and why this works, and how you should be harnessing this to get everything you want, pretty much. So if you enjoy these videos, if you'd like me to keep making manifestation content, please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. It would mean a lot to me. You can also get coaching with me if you feel you want to get extra one-on-one help. I offer written coaching, so it's email or Instagram DM, and all my prices and offers and services are listed below on my Instagram. I may pop one or two things on screen. I sometimes do that in my videos, and you can go to my Instagram, LOA Coaching. It's also linked in the description box below, so you can get all the information there. First point is talking, of course, about how your 3D reality is a reflection of your subconscious beliefs and assumptions. Everything you're seeing and experiencing in your physical reality is a reflection of all the beliefs and assumptions you have, and the majority of them, I would say, are pretty normal, basic, healthy human beliefs about, waiting to cross the road, and, when a car is speeding, you don't cross, so therefore, you and everyone else just wait for cars to go by before you cross. Basic beliefs like that are part of our assumptions and beliefs and the way we've been raised and taught in society, and things you learn, and just your instinctual feelings about avoiding danger. So most of them, I would say, are positive. It's not a bad thing at all for our subconscious mind to control everything. And things that we've been taught are usually positive, but it can come down to negative things, negative beliefs about money that your parents, without realizing, taught you by worrying about money and having arguments about money or financial things, and you heard that as a child and you subconsciously picked it up. Things like this happen to pretty much everyone. We pick up subconscious beliefs. Having then summarized where your beliefs come from, they are, regardless whether they're small or significant, they are reflected in your reality. You experience it personally and you see it reflected from other people because you assume, well, this is the way society works. This is what happens when when I'm in public. This is the way people act in public, whatever. It can be as simple as that. It all is controlled by your subconscious beliefs and assumptions. So if you believe that, men who wear red t-shirts are really rude and arrogant, guess what you're going to see in public? Exactly. So it can really be very, very subtle, and you may not realize it until you experience it, but it is all connected to a subconscious assumption that you have. And obviously that applies to your manifestation topics, not just the random day-to-day public experiences with other people in your day-to-day life, but also your SP, your boss, your Instagram followers, whoever it is, whatever manifestation you're working on, those people connected to it also reflect your beliefs in your reality. So your 3D reality, the physical world, does not play, for you as an individual, does not play out without reason. It is not random or arbitrary. There's no, coincidence that, oh, this person just happened to do this. It is, if it's reflecting back to you and you're experiencing it in your reality, and it's people in your reality, I mean, not like a celebrity that you've never met saying something, that doesn't mean, oh, I created them saying this. It's a little bit more, it's not that you control literally everyone's actions in the world. It's not like that, obviously. But the people in your reality, if they say something specific, that is most often, and if it's something really positive that you like or something really negative that you hate, that is most likely going to be a direct reflection of your own assumptions. So it's not happening at random. It's, not some coincidence that just came up in the moment. It's usually a reflection. So we need to keep this in mind if you're having any issues with friends or family or your SP, whoever it is that you want to improve a relationship with or have them conform to help bring about your manifestation for you. Like I said, your boss, if you're trying to manifest a promotion, you would like to have better and more positive interactions with your boss and have a good work relationship with your boss and be able to sit down for constructive meetings, things like that. So they will have to conform as well. It's literally everyone connected to your manifestation. is going to have to conform if you work on your assumptions, because it's your assumptions that are reflected, and it's never happening without reason. If things aren't going well with your SP, it's down to your subconscious beliefs. The subconscious mind is literally controlled by repetition. Sometimes it can be a couple of times, like I said, if your parents or anyone who you think has a really strong influence with, a strong bond with, sometimes they just need to say something once. And let's say they say that a film is really bad and you don't really know anything about the film, and you trust this friend or this person, you're gonna take their assumption and think, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna go to the cinema to see that film, it's probably really bad. Or you're gonna see the trailer and you're already gonna have negative connotations and be judging it from a negative standpoint. So everything can be not controlled, but like affected and influenced from just what the first go. So if it's someone you really trust and it's a topic that you don't know much about, it can form an assumption, you know? So that was a little random day-to-day example, but obviously it applies to larger things like marrying your SP. Sometimes it can come from one or two experiences, but don't panic, because usually it's long-term exposure to something. Having several arguments with your SP leads to a negative assumption. Not speaking to your SP for 7 months can lead to negative assumptions. It's usually longer-term repetitive experiences. Sometimes it can be once or twice for you to create an assumption about anything, but usually it takes longer. But with repetition, you are going to be able to reshape and mold your subconscious beliefs into what you want. So don't worry thinking, oh my gosh, I had one argument with SP. Does that mean I'm instantly gonna, believe they don't want me? I'm not saying that at all. And even if that were the case, it's irrelevant, because you can use repetition. So you guys know repetition is so important to manifestation, because you're retraining the subconscious beliefs by doing that. So regardless of what's happening with another person or situation in your life, if you keep repeating, this is perfect, XYZ is perfect, it's perfect, it's perfect, guess what? That's what you're going to start to believe, and that, because of your subconscious beliefs, is going to have to reflect into your reality. Repeating those affirmations leads to new beliefs, which leads to a new reality, a new version of your life, where you have what you want. What you are affirming has to come into your reality as a fact, as an experience. You have to be able to have it. That's just the way it works. So whether it's negative or positive, it's always being impacted by what's in the subconscious, which is usually done through repetition. So reverse engineering that, all you need to start doing is using repetition, and you can get what you want. So you're really going to be able to harness the power of your conscious mind by creating new thoughts, creating new beliefs, repeating those affirmations, and just being aware of your thoughts. So being aware of what's coming up in your mind on its own throughout the day. That's usually being projected out from the subconscious, but it can also be a direct reflection to what you're seeing in front of you now, whether it's something on TV, whether it's a couple arguing on the street. Anything like that could lead to thoughts come up about your SP, about your manifestation, worries come up, and that's where you're like, oh, I'm aware of this now, it's negative, it's not what I want, and then you turn it back around into a positive. But you'll really be able to harness the power of your conscious mind and change your entire thought process by just being aware. It really comes down to unlearning negative thought patterns, and just by being aware and recognizing what negative patterns are continuously repeating in your mind. You always worry about when you check your phone, you worry that you don't see SP's notification yet. Things like that is where you can recognize it and turn it around and unlearn those automated responses. So it literally takes about 21 days to form a habit. So if you practice something every day for 21 days, 3 weeks to maybe a month, you're likely to be able to create a natural habit out of that, and it's going to feel more normal, and you'll be able to practice it every day with much more ease. The same concept applies to your thoughts. It's very, very similar. You can test it out for 21 days if you want, but there's no specific number of days for your thoughts, but it's just about that consistent everyday practice, and then you'll be able to create those new thought patterns, think more positively, start to accept your affirmations, and use that repetition to shift everything in your reality. It does sound very simple the way I've just said everything, but honestly, those are the basic principles of manifestation. So I hope that made sense and was useful to you guys. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like me to delve more into this topic, Leave your requests below, but also do thumbs up and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date. And I'll see you next time. Bye!